You're listening to the Keep Optimizing Podcast to increase your traffic, improve your conversion rates, and grow your profits.
Hello and welcome. If you're looking to improve the performance and return on investment of your marketing, then you are in the right place. I'm Chloe Thomas, the host of this marketing-focused podcast, and it's very, very cool to have you tuning in. Thank you for checking out episode 0, that's this one, to find out what we're all about. Now, I created this show because I want to help as many marketers as possible to improve the performance of their marketing. So I'd love to know what you think of the show and any ideas you've got as you listen to episode after episode after episode. Just get in contact with me via Twitter or Instagram with the hashtag Keep Optimizing, and that's spelled with an S, not a Z. To help you, I select my guests for the Keep Optimizing podcast because they're experts in their field and because they have a specific tactic or approach that you need to know about. I got fed up with listening to marketing shows that just go on and on about the generalities of email marketing or SEO or PPC and don't get into things you can actually do, that don't help you work out what you should actually do. I also got fed up with, or rather overwhelmed, by shows where every week they're talking about something totally different. One week it's Google Ads, the next week it's TikTok, then it's content marketing, and on and on and on. It just fills my to-do list with too much and leaves me endlessly circling my marketing plan, tweaking everything and improving nothing, and with no performance increase at all. To stop you getting overwhelmed and to help you focus your marketing effort, I've structured this show so that each month we focus on just one marketing method, bringing you 4 or 5 episodes that each go deep into a different area of the marketing method we're focused on. That means for the whole month you're getting ideas about one thing, and you can focus your optimization time along with us on that one marketing channel. For example, our first month is all about email marketing. So the 5 guests I've picked are covering the following: how to get more email signups, which of course is crucial, and actually most businesses aren't doing it very well, so it's a great way to beat your competition. Another episode focuses on how to make email work in a D2C, that's direct to consumer business. Then we've got an episode that's all about the automation flows that make the most money and how to go about setting those up. Lots of tips and tricks in that one. Then we've got an episode on preference centers that's kind of a bit next level on how to create segmentation that drives you sales. Plus, we've also got an interview with best-selling email marketing author Chad S. White. You probably have his book, Email Marketing Rules, in your bookcase, if not sitting on your desk within arm's reach. So by tackling each marketing method from different angles in just one month, it means that wherever you've got to with that marketing method, you're going to find both new things to test and ways to improve what you're already doing. We wrap up each month then with a Q&A webinar where you can ask your questions of our guests. Oh yes, you get your chance to get their advice on your marketing challenges, so you can listen to them in the episodes, learn from what they're saying, give it a try, and then at the end of the month come and ask them about what you've done, what you've experienced, and what questions you've got about the things they talked about. Or, to be honest, anything else about that particular marketing method that we're covering. It's pretty cool, huh? Now, we're launching with 4 episodes. So right now, there's at least 4 episodes live, this one and 3 of our email marketing experts. So you can really get stuck in right now. And from now on, you're going to get a new episode every Wednesday. Each episode is going to last about 30 minutes. And the Keep Optimizing podcast is audio only, so it's perfect for listening to whilst walking the dog, cooking dinner, or on your commute. And of course, it's completely free for you to access wherever you go to access it. And you can access it via Apple Podcast, Spotify, and all good podcast apps by just searching Keep Optimizing, which we're spelling with an S, not a Z, and then just subscribe there, and then you'll never miss an episode. You can even listen to it right on our website, keepoptimizing.com, again with an S, not a Z, if you just want to come along and listen when you feel like it. If you're ready to get stuck in, then please hit pause on this episode and skip over to episode 1, because it's a great place to start. Or you can listen to the end of this episode and find out a bit more about me, the voice behind the show. So I'm Chloe Thomas, based in Cornwall, which is in the far southwest of the UK, and I've been in marketing for over 15 years. I worked client-side originally, and then I ran a marketing agency for 10 years, and I've also worked as a consultant. These days, I spend my time writing and speaking. So writing books about how to succeed in e-commerce. The most recent, E-commerce Marketing, How to Get Traffic That Buys to Your Website, has been a bestseller on Amazon in the UK since November 2019 and regularly hits the top spot in the USA and other countries too. On the speaking side, I get to chair or give keynote speeches at most of the top e-commerce events in the UK and many around Europe. I don't get to the USA, Canada or Australia much because of the carbon footprint, but I do speak at a lot of virtual events and on podcasts that are hosted all over the world. Now, if throughout this episode you've been going, I know her voice, and it's been bugging you, well, that's probably because since 2015, I've been hosting the E-commerce Master Plan podcast. It's another weekly show where I speak to a different e-commerce business owner on each episode. That show's been super successful. We get over 10,000 listens a month, gorgeous reviews, and this year we even won an award, E-commerce Marketing Expert of the Year. Pretty cool, eh? Well, this January, it was also top 5 marketing podcast in the UK, and every week we're ranking top 20 for marketing somewhere in the world. I'm really looking forward to repeating that success with this show so I can help thousands more marketers and businesses to avoid the overwhelm, get focused, and make a real difference to the performance of their marketing methods. Any good marketer knows you also need to say a bit about you on the weekends if you really want to connect with your audience. So it's time I get out of my comfort zone. So after spending all day working in the virtual world, creating things that don't tangibly exist, like podcasts and ebooks, I like to spend my evenings putting my hands to work on something other than a keyboard. My current obsession is cross-stitch, but next week it will probably be crochet, and I've been known to make curtains and rugs too. I live out in the countryside with a very good internet connection, thankfully, and where I live is also very touristy, so I enjoy the quiet winters and complain about how long it takes to get everywhere in summer. So as I said earlier, we're launching with 4 episodes, this one and 3 of our email marketing expert interviews too. So right now there are at least 3 more episodes for you to get stuck into. From now on, you're going to get a new episode every Wednesday. We put it live 1 a.m. UK time, so that's pretty much available for all of you by the time you hit breakfast, wherever you are in the world. Each episode lasts about 30 minutes. The Keep Optimising podcast is audio only, so it's perfect for listening to whilst you're doing something else, like walking the dog, cooking dinner, on your commute, or even whilst you're doing some cross-stitch. You can find it for free on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all good podcast apps. Just search Keep Optimising with an S, not a Z, and subscribe so you don't miss an episode. I look forward to helping you keep optimising your marketing very soon.
Access everything Keep Optimizing at keepoptimizing.com. That's with an S, not a Z.